How's it going, everyone? In this video, we're going to be doing some really epic and awesome Godzilla toy photography. So throughout my many years of toy photography, the one thing that I've always really wanted to do but never have is done like giant kaiju or Godzilla toy photography. And I've been such a big Pacific Rim fan and all this, and I've never done it only because, you know, kaiju and Godzilla giant monsters are so giant. So if I were to take a picture of them outside and it's right next to, you know, a 17-story stick or a blade of grass on the ground, it doesn't really fit. And if I wanted to get into that, I'd have to buy all kinds of diorama pieces and buildings and stuff to go with it. So it's been something I wanted to do, but I never had because I just never invested the money. And there's some really great buildings and stuff you can buy. I know there's somebody I know called iPop Designs that makes fantastic buildings I've always wanted to get, but I just haven't yet. But recently, just in Target, I saw a couple things that were really cheap that made me want to do this. And it gave me some inspiration and an idea of how I can actually finally do this. So I'm gonna do that today in this video. So if you walk right into Target, there's always that first little section in the beginning of the store where they got just little cheapo stuff. And it's the Christmas holiday season, it's got snow out, so I found some of these really cheap little houses. And they look like little mini Christmas village houses. They're really cheap, they're only a couple bucks for a 2-pack. I think they're actually made of wood. I thought they were cardboard at first, but they're kind of like a really thin type of wood. So I was like, how funny would it be if Godzilla was just destroying a little Christmas village? Yes, these look a little bit cartoony, they're not like very realistic, but that's kind of the whole point of it. For some reason, Godzilla is in this toy miniature Christmas village destroying it, and since they're made of just cheap wood or whatever, that means I can light them on fire, and that will be cool. So that's kind of my goal for this. So I got a few of these. I got 3 packs, and these are actually a little bit different. There's a little bit variations between them, so that's cool. And so I also went to Hobby Lobby, which was right next door for me. I bought these tiny little people. It's even labeled people right there, see? And also some little trees too, so I can sprinkle these throughout to add to the scale, and then I can kind of sprinkle them in the background too. Of course, I have right here, this is a NECA Godzilla. It's from King of the Monsters that came back. Actually didn't have a Godzilla figure before this, so I found this guy. It's perfect. He's just a basic, normal looking American Godzilla, which is exactly what I wanted. We finally had our first snowfall over here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a nice little area so I can set this stuff up. I'm not gonna make it too complicated, it's gonna be very simple, and I'm gonna get started with setting up the thing. And if you do enjoy this video, if you're interested in toy photography, I would please recommend and ask you to subscribe. That would be awesome. This is all I do, toy photography. I've got like 100 tutorials on the channel already, so thank you so much for watching. But if you want to subscribe or like the video, that would be just amazing. Thank you so much. So I've got my area kind of set up and ready to place things down. So I'm gonna kind of just place my village around Godzilla and make sure it all fits in camera and everything like that. Okay, I've got everything set up, I think, absolutely perfectly. I really wish I had more trees to put in the background, so I just cut up pieces of the cardboard wrapper from it and put it in the background, and they look like trees. But look how good this looks in camera. Looks amazing. It looks incredible. It's so immersive. Like, it feels so good. And it was really a good idea, I think, to place everything around Godzilla as I'm in like camera, because this way I was able to put everything exactly where I wanted them to be. And I'm so, like, just this shot right now as is looks amazing. Okay, so next is to do these little people, and I'm really worried that they're not gonna stay up very well. I'm hoping they'll be able to stick into the snow nicely over there so they don't really fall over. But we will see. I'm gonna go and try and very carefully place them perfectly within my little scene I got going. Okay, so the people actually worked out perfect. They're staying right in the snow, exactly how I want them. So, and they look great in camera too. Oh my god, it looks so good. I almost don't even need the fire. I'm definitely gonna be taking a couple pictures with and without the fire. Anyway, we'll have both just in case. And if you don't have any of these materials near you, or a Target or whatever those stores near you, I'll have all of these things I've used to make this linked in the description below too, so you can just buy it online, all right there. So there's that too. I have some Zippo lighter fluid, which is super great. It's obviously easy to light. Doesn't light for very long, doesn't light very hot, just makes a nice little flame, and that's it. So I'm gonna put a bunch of this on that first house, light it, take a bunch of photos, and then I'll try to spray a little bit more around. Maybe I can get some type of stream of fire coming out of Godzilla's mouth. If not, oh well, we tried. But just as is, the photo is really cool. So here we go, let's give it a shot. Okay, here we go. Remote ready? And if you'd like to know how I edit any of my photos, just head over to the Toy Photography editing playlist right on the channel, where I have all of my in-depth tutorials on all of my editing. And that is what it looks like after Godzilla burns down a house in the snow. Actually, all right, this person was saved. All right, first responders are here. And no casualties. All right. So not bad for a super easy, simple Godzilla diorama setup, you know, just some cheap stuff. I probably spent like $40 total on the trees, the houses, and the people. The people were probably the most expensive thing, but so cool, so much fun. I would love to see if anyone gives this a shot. I would love to see everyone else's take on it. Fire or no fire, this was so much fun. I think I might even like it better without the fire. Let me know if you guys think of the photo, if you like the fire or without the fire more. I would love to hear. Let me know if you do this and give it a shot. I would love to see it, because this is such a fun idea. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.